Have you ever felt this way? You want to achieve something great. You dream about success. You imagine a better life. But when it's time to act, you hesitate. You say, tomorrow. If you've ever been ambitious but lazy, then this story might just open your eyes. In a quiet farming town in Kansas, there lived a young man named Alex Carter. He was 25, strong, healthy, smart, and full of big dreams. Every night, he'd sit on his porch watching the sunset paint the fields gold, and he'd say, someday, I'm going to be the richest farmer in this county. My crops will shine like gold. People will look up to me. And he meant it. But Alex had one problem. He loved dreaming more than doing. While other farmers woke before sunrise, Alex hit the snooze button. When his neighbors worked under the hot sun, he sat under a tree, telling everyone about his future success. He was famous for his plans, not for his work. One summer evening, his uncle Raymond, an old, wise farmer, came to visit. Raymond stepped out, his face lined with years of hard work. He looked at Alex's empty field, dry, bare, untouched. Alex, you've got good land here. Rich soil, perfect for crops. But you're wasting it, son. Don't worry, Uncle Ray. I'll start next week, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, he said. I've heard that one before. Raymond reached into his pocket and pulled out 2 small pouches. Here, 2 kinds of seeds. The first, the ambition seed. Plant it, water it daily, care for it, and it'll grow into a tree full of fruit and wealth. He pointed to the other pouch. The other, the laziness seed. That one grows fast, but it spreads weeds that'll choke your whole field. Your future depends on which one you care for. Don't worry, Uncle. I'll plant the ambition seed tomorrow. But when morning came, he didn't. The alarm rang. The sun rose, and Alex said again, tomorrow. Days turned to weeks. Finally, out of boredom, he planted both seeds. No care, no water, just buried and forgotten. Weeks later, he looked outside and froze. His field was alive, but not with crops. Thick weeds had spread everywhere, choking the soil, covering the ground, and hidden among them, one weak, dying sprout, the ambition seed. He stared at his ruined field and at himself. His uncle's words echoed, your future depends on which one you care for. For the first time, Alex realized he'd cared for nothing. Not his work, not his land, not his dreams. That night, Alex couldn't sleep. Every failure replayed in his mind. His uncle's disappointment, his own broken promises. He whispered into the dark, if I don't change now, laziness will own me forever. Before sunrise, he was already outside, shovel in hand. He began digging weeds from the ground. His hands blistered, his back burned. But he kept going, hour after hour. He worked. For the first time in years, Alex wasn't just talking, he was doing. Days passed. The weeds grew weaker, but the small ambition plant stood stronger. He watered it daily. He cared for it like his life depended on it. His neighbors laughed. His friends called him crazy, but Alex smiled. He said, let them laugh. They'll see. Weeks turned to months. The plant became a young tree, green, full, alive. Uncle Raymond visited one evening. When he saw the field, he stopped. His eyes widened. Well, I'll be damned. You did it, Alex. Took me long enough, but I finally planted the right seed, and I'm taking care of it. Ambition doesn't grow on dreams, son. It grows on discipline. Years passed. The tree became massive, strong roots, wide branches, full of fruit. Alex's farm flourished. His name spread through town. He was no longer lazy Alex. He was the man who fought his laziness and won. One day, a young farmer asked him, Alex, what's your secret? Alex smiled and said, every one of us has 2 seeds inside, ambition and laziness. The one you water becomes your life. So don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. You don't need magic seeds. You already have them right inside your heart. Feed your ambition with effort, discipline, and hope, and starve your laziness before it takes root. Because in the end, the life you dream of depends on the seed you choose to water. This is InspireTales USA, where stories spark action, and action builds destiny. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because every story has the power to change a life.